read this book where it says, tell your life to be easy, allow things to be easy. And so I've been kind of in this moment where try to make my subconscious realize that it is easy, everything is easy. So my subconscious is, my life is easy, my life is easy, my life is easy, my life is easy. That's the phase I'm in right now. And one of the things that I've really messed with my mind a bit is how easy things are. I didn't realize that things could actually be easy because I was always in this position where I felt like things have to be hard. You have to work to gain things, to gain rewards. You have to work to become who you are, when you really can just be. You don't really have to till the soil. You don't really have to do the things that you have been taught to go to school. Yeah, you have to go to school for knowledge on your own, but you really don't have to do these things. You can be successful even if you don't do these things. You just have to realize in your consciousness, in your mind, in your subconscious, that life is easy. And what has triggered me the most is how much I fight this ease, because I'm this kind of person that I tend to like to do things on my own. I try to work for myself. I try to get things done by myself. And when I came into this reality of ease, life is easy, life is easy, and things started becoming easy for me. But yeah, I found myself still struggling. I was still struggling with that idea of I have to do them by myself. If somebody wants to help me pick up a bag, I'm like, no, you don't have to. You don't have to. But all this is part of life being easy for me. And I realized that these things are kind of traits of the masculine. You wanting to get the things out of the mud. You know, in these rap songs you listen to, they try to say, I got it out of the mud, I did this, I did that, I did this, I did. All those are the masculine. You have to come to the feminine. The feminine does not have to work for all those things. And I feel like masculines too, they have been programmed by society to believe that they really do have to get these things out of the mud. To a certain point they do. Yeah, they do. But I think society has programmed a lot of people to believe that your hands have to get dirty. You have to really exert yourself and work for these things to happen to you, when it's really not so. You know, ancient readings, ancient text tells us that we just have to be as humans. The birds are birds, the cow is the cow, the water flows. Nobody does anything. Nothing in nature strives as much as we do. Just humans. And so society programs you from childbirth that you have to. I was telling my friend the other day about programming. You know, this ice cream, this man that sells ice cream, they come with sounds. Yeah, their logo, it sounds this thing. So when you hear the sound, you're indoors, you hear the sound, you know the ice cream man is around. Yeah, there are children like this big, they're like 1 year, 2 years old, they don't even know how to speak. But when the sound comes, when they hear that sound, they know that wow, the ice cream man is in town. And you see them nagging their parents, mommy, I want to take ice cream, mommy, I want ice cream, ice cream, ice cream. They can't even form a full sentence, but they know that it's ice cream. Programming. They've been programmed by that sound to know that once the thing rings, once the sound comes on, it's the ice cream man. And I'm trying to remember how much I've been programmed, not by myself but by society. These tiny things they put in places like, oh, this is a swish, and this is blue, and this is black. I'm wearing what I don't even know the color. This is a bag. In Nigeria, they say, my mom says Sunday is for rice. That's it. That's the programming. So when on Sundays, so when you cook yam on Sundays, mind you, yam is not a bad food or lesser than rice. Personally, I love yam, but on Sundays when you come back from church and yam is cooked, in your mind, wow, what happened? It's like there's no money to cook rice. When if you calculate the difference between what you use to cook rice and what you use to cook yam, it's not very far off. But in your mind, you're like, why is it not rice? Your mind start moving because you have been programmed to think that rice is just for Sundays. Our eating rice on Sunday is the epitome of wealth, and this that. So you realize that a lot of things. So when I started realizing, I started reading, I started realizing. See, I'm very excited because I'm very excited about the things that I figured out, the things I could figure out, things that are to come, the things that I've seen. I'm very, very excited. This is like the beginning of my life again, because now my life is so fucking easy, and I'm still struggling with the fact that it is easy. I'm still struggling. Like, why do I have to struggle about the fact that my life is easy? I should be excited, but I've been programmed, I've been wired to think that if I don't do it like this, I'm not worthy to receive it. I'm not worthy to get this stuff, I have to be this to be this, I have to be that to be that. When I could just be in ease,